Okay, I wanted to communicate a very, very serious value rather than just, taking through the presentation and say whether one is sorting or organizing or standards set in order and do those discussions. We have to go through what we can do to really fix this problem of sustenance, and we need to know why we are not sustaining. We need to fix that so that we have to know exactly as leaders, this is this piece of the puzzle that is missing so that it's not sustaining. So I have decided to start with the 5th years. I have decided to start 5 years with the 5th years because that is the most important thing. And with that, I have already communicated the 4th years of standards also in a subtle way. We'll go deeper this thing. Now let us go into this review. Suppose if you don't do the review of 5S, what happens? How many of you, sincerely tell me on a scale of 1 to 10, how many of you do the reviews of 5S sincerely? If you're very sincere, you can give yourself 9 to 10. If you're not sincere, or if you're average sincere, you can give 5, 6. Okay. Because all of us have done 5S. Yeah. So, which means 50 to 60% or 40% or 30% we skip the review. Why don't we do the reviews of 5S? Why don't we do the reviews? Let's decode this. Maybe it is a skill issue or a will issue. Skill issue means I don't know how the review to be done for 5S. Murli, you're talking about 25-point assessment. I don't get the head or tail of it. Last time when consultant came, he gave me 10 points. And you are giving me 25 points. And CIA will come with 1,000-point assessment. What you guys are up to, consultants? All of you type LOL, laughing out loud. Okay, so review not done because they are all confused. I don't know how to do review. Okay, so if it is a skill issue, you can always train on review mechanism. If you're a skill issue, you can always train on the review mechanism. If they don't know how to review, probably you can go for a Gemba walk with them. You can tell them exactly this is how it has to be assessed. It has to be reviewed. If 5S committee meeting, how a 5S committee meeting to be held, how the review to be done. We will decode this further, okay? Will issue. It is not the skill issue, but it is a will issue. Suppose if it is a will issue, what will you do? What are your answers? Suppose if it is a will issue, I'm not willing to do. Counsel is one option. What else? He's saying I'm not willing to do. What are your options? Motivate. Brainstorm. Oh my God. Okay. Good points are coming. Okay. We have found a few things you can add to this. A value issue. Let's talk about a few things now. No time. How many of you can relate to what I'm saying? No time. I'm willing to do, but I don't have time. I'm willing to do, but I don't have time. They can say that, too much review. How many of you can relate to what I'm saying? Too much review. How much review? Every day in and day out, we come and keep doing reviews. Analysis. No, not too much analysis, too much reviews. Okay. Do not understand some portion of the reviews. Okay. Getting bored. Okay. Value issue. Value issue is, I have been hired for this position. Okay. Why should I don't see a value in doing this. I don't see the value in doing this. Okay, I don't see the value in doing. Procrastination is not procrastination. Here, every week they'll have to do. If they don't do, That means it is gone. That week it's gone. Okay. Now, if there is no time, if somebody says no time, what should you do? Because all this you will face during sustenance. If somebody says no time, what will you do? Proper planning they should do. Okay. Verify facts. Okay. Time management. Okay, fine, good. Super. Okay, prioritize and communicate on the roles and responsibilities. Okay, that is what I had written. You can amend this. This is just subject to a thinking process, that's all. Okay, I have put what I felt. You can just address this. Too much review. That means you can do time management or simplify the review. If they say they do not understand certain portion of it, you can simplify it. It's too complicated. It's too complicated. This review mechanism is too complicated. You help them understand, simplify. If it is a value issue, you communicate the importance. See, many reviews, they will skip because they don't feel the value of that review. If you can relate to what I'm saying, please type ICR. It is not that they don't want to do, but somewhere they think that it's not so important to review this, even though they know they'll have to review this. Okay, so if you're all with me so far, please type WU in the comment box so that we are all very, very clear about this. Now, where are we headed now? We have headed from a structure that is a team for 5S and standards, which is in 5S, we will talk about what are the daily standards, what are the weekly standard, what are the monthly standard, what are the one-time standards, okay, and things like that. And for the review, we said review not done means this. Suppose if the review is done, suppose you're doing the review. I'm sitting in the 5S meeting, I'm doing the 5S meeting review. Then I will see whether after the review, if there are gaps or no gaps. To see whether the gaps are there, not gaps, before that I'll see whatever result I want, whether it is okay or not okay. Example in 5S is, I would say at least 80% you should score in the first 3 months. So when I do the review, I will say whether I've got 80% or not. How many of you clear about this? This is applicable for any review. While the whole thing, what I'm explaining now is actually applicable for any module that you implement or any project that you implement. If the results are not okay, suppose if results are okay, what do you do? Let's start with simple things first. Results are okay. You've done the review, you've done the review, result is okay. What do you do? Appreciate. Wow, I will add that. Super. I will add that. I will add that. Very important point. I missed that out. I will put that first. Thank you for that. Appreciate. Super point. Thank you. Results are okay. You appreciate and you continue to adhere to the standards. Continue to adhere to the standards. Okay? If the results are okay. Suppose if the results are not okay, what will you do? Let's see some more inputs. Train them, review, replan, retrain, corrective action, training. Find the cause, introspect, try to understand the reasons and give all possible support. Gap and root cause analysis and action plan, brainstorm. Okay, superb. Okay, let me put forward my views and let's see whether it makes sense. I would quickly find whether they are following the standards or not. Do you agree with this? If the results are not okay, I will find out whether they are following the standards or not following the standards. The moment they are not following the standards, then naturally results will not be okay if they not follow the standards, right? Naturally, results will not be okay. So use 5 tool. Oh my God. Okay. The results not okay, then again I'll see it is a skill issue or will issue. Skill issue is not a problem. You can always train people. Will issue, you should do either counseling or take action in a very simplistic route. Okay. So if this route is clear on a scale of 1 to 10, please 9 or 10 if it is super clear. Okay. This route. Okay. Wonderful. All right. So if standards are not followed, naturally results will not be okay. We need to find out whether we'll have to train the team or we need to counsel or take action of the team. Okay. Suppose if the standards are followed and the results are not okay, either you'll have to revise the standards or make a new standard. If this is clear, please type clear. If standards are followed but still results are not okay, then either you'll have to revise the standard or make the new standard, because standards are not adequate or standards are not relevant. If the standards are not adequate, that means you have to revise it. If not relevant, you make the new standards. I hope this route was useful. Please leave your comments if you find it really useful, because this is what is going to, this pattern of thinking, I have discovered that it helps a lot in really decoding why we are not sustaining, and you'll have to fix that component. Okay. Another point I've just added in the review. If review is not done, human behavior is to go back to what is convenient and comfortable. Do you agree with this? If review is not done, ask your child, you give a standard to your kid. Morning, get up in the morning, do walking, this, that, even forget about your kid, talk about ourselves. The trainer says you'll have to, the yoga teacher tells you, you'll have to wake up in the morning in Brahma Muhurta. I don't know how many of you have heard about it. Brahma Muhurta Kala, and you'll have to do meditation. All that you have gone to Art of Living, Ravi Shankar Ashram, learned and come. And then there is no follow-up for you. There is no follow-up for you. And that is why even in Art of Living, they have called as follow-ups. Okay. Similarly, in 5S also, if you don't do review, the human behavior is to go back to what is convenient and comfortable. But there are some components of review also you need to correct to ensure that people are comfortable with the review. And what are that? Your agenda should be very clear. Okay. And your frequency of review also should be very clear and reasonable. It should not be, okay, every minute I'll review you. Every hour I will review you. Boss will call, what happened? What happened? What happened? And you cannot answer him by words. Inside your mind, you will say, you go take a stroll, hit against the wall. Right? So frequency should be very clear. Should it be, what should be done daily or shift wise? What should be done weekly? What should be done monthly? Too much of review is also bad. So you need to strike a balance. Initially, the review might be high, but over a period of time, it can be less. For example, even when you're doing a sugar, and when your sugar is very still, till you are stabilized, still you are stable. What cannot be stabilized cannot be standardized, right? So after measurement, you try to stabilize this. Unless till the things are unstable, you start more frequency of reviews. So generally more doctor will come and see me tomorrow, come and see me tomorrow, come and see me tomorrow. But he will not tell you that lifelong. Once you become stable, he'll say, okay, weekly come once, and then monthly come once, and finally say, okay, once in 3 months you come, or once in a year you come, or he will say, you know, yep, correct. It depends upon stage 1, 2, or 3, 4. So Initially, you might have look like more frequency just to bring out the rigor in the reviews, but then after that, you can do that. Duration of the review is very important. And mode of review. Stand up at Gemba. In the workplace, are you going to do stand-up meeting or a conference room, sit up in the conference room and do the review. That is very, very important. On a scale of 1 to 10, if review, these components are clear, type 9 or 10 if it is super clear, please. Okay, one more thing that I have attached to this review, okay? One more thing. I'm trying to decode and say, okay, what is the principle that we should follow, that we should practice? What are the principles to be practiced? I've written some principles, okay? Empathize with people. Empathize with people. What is empathize? Let us see some definitions of empathize. When you're doing review, you need to empathize first. What is empathize? Listen, okay? Is empathize just listening? Just because I'm listening to you, do you need I empathize? Hold yourself in their shoes. Put yourself in their position. Understand his condition. Very good. Understand his feelings. Understand his positions. That is very, very important. Second is respect for time during review. In 5S, what happens, you know? Sometimes the leader will say, ab chalu karo, main aata hu. You guys start, I'll come. How many of you relate to what I'm saying? Just start, even pledge. Then say, you start, I'm coming. Okay? And he'll never come, he'll go on a call. Respect for time. Respect for your time, respect for others' time. The logging to sessions on time. I've seen this behavior. Okay, 5S pledge at 9 o'clock. That guy will come running at 9, 2 minutes past 9, and or 5 minutes past 9. And when the pledge is over, we are about to go to the Gemba. He'll say, sorry, sir. You know, there was a traffic jam and it got late. Then I said, okay, Vapi is a place where there is a traffic jam from Vapi to Silvassa. He has to come. I'm mentioning 2 places, okay? And so, okay. So the plant head, I told plant head is a must during the pledge, and you have to respect others' time. All the other team members are here. Only the plant head is missing. So I gave the benefit of doubt to the plant head and I say 9:30, let's have at 9:29. Normally I have at 8:59 and 9:29. I changed it to 9:29. Okay, just for this plant head. Normally I don't do that, but for this plant head, I did that. 9:29. You know what was the result? After I changed from 8:59 to 9:29, you know what was the result? Just guess. He comes running at, no, at 9:28, he sent me the pictures of a traffic jam. He will send me on WhatsApp. So respect for time is very important. Third one, be a good listener. In most of the reviews, we are ready with the answer even before they have completed what they have to say. If you can relate to this, type ICR. We are ready with the answers even before we complete what we have to say. Don't attack people, attack the process. In how many meetings we attack some people, they are all scared of coming to your reviews. They are all scared of coming to your reviews. You should feel yourself extremely blessed if you have a boss who is empathizing with you and listening to you. Okay. Don't ask who has done this mistake. Instead, ask why the mistake happened. Don't ask who has done the mistake. Instead, ask why the mistake has happened. How many of you feel this very, very important? If you feel so important, you can type as many V's as possible. Okay. If you feel it's so important, yeah. Very, very important, right? Now look at why things don't sustain. Even if one is messed up, I don't want to use a bad word here. I was tempted to use a bad word. Even if one is messed up, you're messing up everything. Okay. Play a supporting role, not a reporting role. If you're a boss, you think people are reporting to you. No, you are supporting people. So ask, what support do you want? Play a supporting role rather than reporting. Instead of asking, show me this, show me that, show me this, show me that. How many of you feel so important? Empathize, respect for time, be a good listener. Don't attack people, attack process. Do not ask who has made the mistakes. Instead, ask why the mistake has happened. Principles to be practiced. I hope you enjoyed this starting of 5S with the 5th S, which is the most important. With this, let us enter into actual session of 5S. If you're ready, type ready in the comment box. I'm so excited to share with you all this. I've put all my heart, mind, and soul into the whole thing. This is subject to continuous revision by all the panel of experts here. It is not made on rock. It is a continuous process. Okay. Those of you who feel there is something to be added to refresh this and upgrade this, revise this, I'll be willing to take your views on that. Okay.